Good morning. Happy Friday. Oh, praise the Lord. It's Friday. I have been sitting at my desk since 8 o'clock. Well, a little after 8 o'clock because I don't know what happened. I got up at 6 and still trying to dry my hair at 8:05. But, y'all, we had quite the storm last night. And it wasn't like rain and thunder and all that stuff. And the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. No, it was wind, a freak storm. It felt like my house was shaking, and I have a brick house, so that's some pretty strong winds. The barometric pressure was 29.60, and I'm not complaining, I'm just stating a fact. I felt like my head was going to bust. Yeah. As soon as the barometric pressure started coming up, my head pain started going down. Isn't that the weirdest thing? Ugh. I hope it doesn't get bad again today. Because I'm not complaining, okay? I'm just stating a fact again, okay? Ugh. I called Joan and said, hey, can I bring the kitty thing over today? And she said, yes, let me come help you. And I said, well, I can carry the wheel. Big wheels keep on turning. Proud Mary keeps on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. I have missed so many opportunities to sing that song. I said, I can carry it because it's not that heavy if you will get the stand. And she said, okay. So I took the stand outside and this other toy that I had bought Gracie, and she won't play with it. Then I went back in and got the wheel. And I just carried it like this. I mean, it wasn't heavy. Let's stay over here. Cute one. So anyway, she came out and she wanted to help me carry the wheel, and I was like, no, really, I've got it. I think it would be harder for us to try to both try to carry it if you'll just get the stand, because I think the stand probably weighed 10 pounds. It was just, as I told her, using my dad's word, cumbersome. She said cumbersome. I was like, no, it's my dad's word, cumbersome. Come on. My dad has his own vocabulary sometimes. But I got it over there, and she got the stand down, and I got the wheel, the big wheel, keep on rolling in there. And she said, what do we do now? I was like, well, where's your cats? And she said, I think they're upstairs. And I said, well, if you want to let them down here. So we got the cats downstairs. It was very anticlimactic because they were scared to death of it. Of course, you know, because it's a new thing. But they finally walked over to it, and they were smelling of it, and they were very interested in it. I did take a couple of videos, but they wouldn't get on it. Okay, step one, she's trying to get the outside. Faith is still not so sure. Faith's just staring at it. Mm. And she said, well, it's just going to take time because they'll have to figure out what it is first. And come on. And she said, when they start using it, I'll call you back over and you can watch them or whatever. And I was like, okay. But she told me that Joy is not fat. She said that all that's fur, and I bet when she's wet, she's skinny. Actually, I'm gonna use that excuse. I'm not fluffy. It's fur. It's just my fur. Anyway, I thought that was hilarious. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back in my office. Doesn't this look like a professional setting? So during all of that last night, when I felt like my head was going to explode from the barometric pressure, I know I keep jumping off track, but y'all are used to that. I sent a picture of that barometric pressure, just that little square on my phone, to Kim, and she said, "Oh my gosh, that is why I feel like I'm about to die." I said, yes, that would be why. I mean, she called in sick to work yesterday. She felt so bad. And my headache wasn't all day, but it did start about midday. And oh my gosh, it was up my neck and it was in my head. And no, I'm not complaining. It's gone and I'm fine. But that barometric pressure is a beep. Anyway, during all that, when Joan, and again, I love her and I will do anything for her. I'm just telling you my state of mind. She sends me a text message and says, "Can you look up the address for Xfinity? Rosemary has torn up the remote control again." Now, she did it before because her son left it laying out on the couch, and she told her son, "You can't leave that laying out." Well, apparently, I think it probably happened when I went over there, and she failed to put it up before she came downstairs to, you know, meet me and open the door and all that. So I look up the address for the Xfinity, and I send her the address. Now, there is one in Kennesaw right here close to us, but they don't have the remotes. No, you have to go all the way to Ackworth. All the way to Ackworth. And, I mean, it's around these parts, it's not the miles that matter. It's the traffic. So you got to get on Highway 41, also known as the 4-lane, also known as Cobb Parkway. And you got to go up to Ackworth. I mean, it's like, I think 9 or 10 miles, but 9 or 10 miles, and it'll be well over an hour trip. Ain't that the saddest thing? That's why I want to move away. Ugh. Ugh. Anywho's, I looked that up. And then she sends me, "Can you look up the hours?" So I look up the hours. I do. I apparently have the patience of Job. I apparently do. Until I don't. And then when I don't, oh, you're going to know it. But I can't get mad at her. I mean, she's precious. She is precious. And I love her dearly. And like I said, I'd do anything for her. It's just, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, just like I know my name. So I look up and I get the hours for the store, and I send her back the hours. And Friday is 11 to 7. Y'all know what she wrote back, don't you? You gotta know by now what she wrote back. "Would you like to go with me when you get off work tomorrow?" Why did you just ask me all this just to turn around and ask me if I wanted to go? Now, here's my thing. Her son is over there right now. He just pulled up. I don't know why they can't go get it, you know? I mean, I know she wants to spend time with me, I guess, but she's also spending time with her son that she sees once a week. So why can't they go get it and go get lunch? Because she wants to go get it and then go get dinner, but not at Longhorn. She wants Chick-fil-A. Anyway, I'll find out later, but I told her, I said, as long as my head is not hurting tomorrow, like my head is hurting right now, then I'll go. But I'm going to tell her, if we're going, I'm driving, because I think I can get us there quicker, because she doesn't even drive the speed limit, and it scares the bejesus out of me. Ask my dad, because I don't let him drive us to Blue Ridge. And it's not because he's a bad driver. I mean, I told y'all when Lisa was driving us over to wherever we went, I was about to have a nervous breakdown, and I had to sit in the back seat with my head down. And then on the way back, I sat in the front seat, And I just kept looking at my phone, and I had my hand up like this because I didn't want to see, because I am used to driving. And I like to feel like you're slowing down when the cars in front of you are slowing down. I like to feel like we're slowing down, right? And when I don't feel like we're slowing down, I start to hyperventilate. You know what I'm saying? Lord Jesus. Oh, I'm not a good passenger, but anyway, I guess that's going to be the end of part 1, but y'all got to know I love this woman to do any of this stuff for her, and she's so good to me. I just know her well enough to know, but my whole thing was, why are you asking me all this information when you know good and well that you're going to ask me to go with you? It was just my headache train of thought, mind, whatever. Y'all want to take a bet on whether her son takes her? I mean, he's gonna be there all day. I mean, maybe she forgot that it was Friday, because I think he usually spends Friday night. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But toodles for now. I'll be back later. Goodbye. Part 2. Hello. Well, we're having a great deal of wind. 40-mile-an-hour winds, which is close to yesterday. Yesterday, I think the highest it got was 47 mile an hour, which is a lot. But it did turn my chairs over. It did flip those metal chairs over, which is kind of odd in how they're flipped over, isn't it? I don't think Tommy did that, but that is the tree I worry about. It's been leaning like that ever since I moved here, but that will be the first tree that gets cut down. And not only because it's leaning, but because it's got ivy growing up it, which is killing it. So that will be the first tree to go. And then that pine tree that's in the magnolia will be the second tree to go. And then, sadly to say, the magnolia will go because it is out of hand. And I hate the leaves. I know a lot of people love magnolias. I don't know why we're talking about my magnolias or my trees at all, but I really just wanted to show you the wind. Just look at the wind. Just look at it, would ya? It's crazy. What is going on this year? It seems like everything is just times 10. The weather, the barometric pressure, the wind, the everything. Beautiful skies. I really can't believe that this chair hasn't gone anywhere. That's the way I had the chair turned when I watched the eclipse the other day. That's what I'm trying to say. Gracie, I'm not giving you a thing. Every time I have walked in the kitchen today, you have wanted a treat. And you have gotten a treat once. She still hasn't eaten them all. And you have gotten a bite of butter. Your daily bite of butter. So you're not getting that anymore. Why can't you be quiet like your sister? Did y'all ever hear that growing up? Why can't you be more like your sister? My mom never said that. My dad never said that. However, Mary Frances did say that. Yes, she did a few times. Because my sister was very quiet, she was more studious in her early school years. In her later school years, no, you know, she, like we all do, we discover boys and schoolwork, what? But she was just always very well-spoken, quiet, and then there's me, who's more like my mother. And I didn't hold back much, and I mean, I wasn't disrespectful, but I was loud, okay? I was loud, okay? And, yeah, she asked me one time, why can't I be more like my sister? And I said, because I'm not her. I was talking to my sister the other day, and please tell me, oh, let me put you on my stand so I can get you even further away. Because if I hold you straight out like that, it makes my elbow hurt. You know what I'm saying? So let me put you on my little stand, okay? Okay, so I was talking to my sister the other day, and she mentioned that my nephew's wife is more minimalist. She's a minimalist. And so she asked my sister why she needed so many dishes. Because we come from Shirley, okay? And Shirley was like, we need all the dishes. And I said, well, I mean, I get it as far as like your normal dishes. I mean, she was asking her why she had more than 4. I was like, well, I mean, what if you have company? But I guess you could get paper plates for your company. And you don't have to eat on a real plate. You can eat on a paper plate. But, I mean, I have 5 dinner plates because one broke. Imagine that. I could buy this set of dishes separately. Each piece was separate. So I could buy however many pieces I want. That was at Old Time Pottery. Which, by the way, they're going out of business and some clothing store is taking them over. So, why did I buy 6 coffee cups to go with the 6 bowls and the 6 small plates and the 6 dinner plates when I have a gazillion coffee cups? I mean, and to be honest, I only use a couple of them. So why do I have so many coffee cups? And why is it so hard for me to get rid of coffee cups? I need to know. And my sister said, you know what? We don't even drink coffee at home. And we have a gazillion coffee cups. I said, that's what I'm saying. And why is it so hard to get rid of them? So then we started talking about that Marie Kondo. Y'all remember Marie Kondo? I think that came out in 2020. And we didn't have anything else better to do. So we were getting rid of stuff. And she said, you hold each item. Okay? So, I mean, just for an instance. Does it give you joy? No, get rid of it. Yes, you keep it. Well, I mean, does this give me joy? Not necessarily. Do I use it? Yeah. I like to have this one. Plus, my boss gave it to me, which I might take it to work now that I have this one. Now, there's a good answer. Because I could take it to work to set my phone on at work. Because I do like to have my phone sitting up in front of me. Because I need to see my phone. Because they often group text at work. And my phone often does not make a sound. Yeah, I don't need to know that my boss is texting me like she did yesterday. Saying, are you ready to discuss this? A job I needed to do. And I saw it much later. And was like, sure, ready when you are. I didn't even hear the text message come in. So, yeah, I don't need to know when important messages come in. But if I have them on a thing like that and can actually see them, that does help. Anyway, yeah, so do y'all have a issue with coffee cups or dishes? Now, see, my mother was a dish collector. So, there are a countless number of dishes at her house that I still haven't been through. And I have a blue million dishes that I need to get rid of. Why do we have an emotional attachment to things that don't even matter? You know? I mean, for instance, this lamp. I love this lamp. My mother got me a matching set. The other one's in my bedroom. Now, that was way back when I had a full-size bed and I had a table on each side of the bed. And I had matching lamps. Why am I telling you this? I don't know. But then I got a dog. And my dog, even though he was only 30 pounds, took up most of the bed. You know how they do. So I went from a full to a queen because the queen needs more room. Did I get more room? No, because he still slept under me, just like she does, just like Gracie did. Gracie now has a heated bed, so she could care less about me anymore because she only needed me for the heat that my body puts off, right? I love this lamp. Do I have an emotional attachment to it because my mother gave it to me? No. I mean, that's not why I would want to keep it. I keep it because I like it, but when I touch it, does it give me joy? Not really. It doesn't give me joy. Come here. Sometimes when I touch my cat, she gives me joy. Sometimes when, no, Penny always gives me joy. Penny, yeah, because hers is precious angel. This one here, she gives me joy until she bites me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, how do you hold an inanimate object and feel joy from it? Does this give me joy? Yeah, it does actually, even though I just said that. Because I love the Luna moth, because I saw the Luna moth the day after my mother died. It's the only one I've ever seen in my 59 years. Still haven't seen one since. And it means spiritual birth and growing and something. I don't know. Renewals and I don't know. Hey, don't turn my camera over. Anyway, so that one brings me a little joy because there's a meaning behind it. But typically, no. Typically, I can't touch an item like that, like a coffee cup, and find joy from it. Does that mean I need to get rid of it? Does that mean that I need to get rid of all my coffee cups? Because I can guarantee you that probably none of my coffee cups are actually going to give me joy unless they're full of very hot coffee first thing in the morning. And then they'll give me some joy. You know what I'm saying? Well, someone is not feeling the joy right now. She's very upset because I have company. Don't bite me. Don't. Stop biting me, you little heathen. Why are you so mean? Why are you so mean? You see, I'm just sitting here, not doing a thing. Why are you being this way? I'm not even trying to pet her. I'm just sitting here, minding my own business, and she's trying to bite me, aren't you? Well, this video has truly been about not much, but touching things and finding joy. I will let you go. Remember that I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope he's coming back soon because people be crazy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries. She is in disbelief. On the next Tracy Tries, okay? Which will be tomorrow, good Lord willing, because I do post every day, okay? Toodles, my noodles, and stay silly, my friends. Goodbye.